Hello and welcome. Welcome to this nighttime taste challenge. It's not dawn, certainly, but it's on the way. But we're getting closer. Shortest days of the year. Every day is shorter than the previous. But anyway, I have two mezcals. This is Xicaru Reposado. It's aged 2 to 4 months. It's 40% alcohol. It's an S. They're both Espadin mezcals. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. That's a type of agave. This company started in 2011, but I think their first products didn't hit the market till 2013. It's got a wooden cap, a synthetic rubber stopper, and you can find it around. Actually, a lot of stores in the New Orleans area sell it. Now, we don't really get mezcal where I live. It's not popular in this town. And okay, come on. But I did see something called a mezquila yesterday. A blend of mezcal and tequila, a mezquila. Santo Mezquila, a distilled spirit specialty, because it's not a true tequila, it's not a true mezcal. In a way it is, because tequila is a type of mezcal, but it's a blend of tequila and mezcal. Interesting product, which I'll probably never buy because it's so unusual. Come on up here. I don't want you messing with my loose leaf paper. This one has a screw cap, plastic screw caps, nothing fancy there. And this is sold only in a liter bottle, this Rayu. Now, the trademark is held by Pacific Edge Marketing Group in California. And if you look at their website, they list this product as one part of their portfolio. But then the website makes it look maybe like it's an independent company. It might be in collaboration with them to get it out onto the market. I'm not sure, but it seems that way. I'll show you they're both clear, so appearance isn't going to matter. Smudge on here. Could just be some vapor or something. So I can turn on the lamps because you saw the product. They're both clear like water, like Ed Elbow said last night when he was showing a mezcal. I said it's clear like water because that's usually what they are. But now the one of these is a little yellowish because it's aged, but only for 2 to 4 months. So I don't have to worry about glancing and seeing yellow because it's hard to see it anyway, unless you really examine it under good lighting. So do a screen share, show you the websites. They're kind of basic, really. They haven't updated them in years, the graphics or anything special like that. Rainy days ahead. I've been hearing that for a while, but we need some rain. Let me tell you, okay, stay right there. Xicaru Reposado Mezcal, respect for tradition. Fernando Sanchez started the company. And if you have a good deal of mezcal, you probably can find it. It runs around $30, maybe $32. I think I paid $32.99, something like that. But you might find it a little cheaper. I don't know. You have to shop. These stores do tend to vary in price. I'll say that with mezcal, you can find pretty price differences. Not say $10, but you could save if you just not driving a long way to save money. I don't mean that, but I mean it follows. You tend to shop there. Why not? A clear crystalline mezcal with a pleasing smell of cooked agave and notes of spices, fruits, and light smokiness. Diverse flavors that invite you to have the next sip. I don't know about the smokiness. We're not really smoky. There's one called an ensemble, which is a blend of different agaves. Don't think I've seen that one around. So it's interesting that they only sell this in a liter bottle. Don't know what the rationale is there. And the process, typical. There's the fields with the plants, the agave. There's the heart, the juice is coming from. I don't know what they do with the leaves, if anything. Uh, Mezcal, artisanal, and ancestral. And you can on time if you'd like. The processing, they do cook them in those ovens. Then they mill it with a tejon. This big stone crushes it. And they ferment it into like a wine, basically make a wine. And then they take the wine and they turn it into a liquor after they distill it. And naturally, they bottle it. And if they age it, it depends on the product that they're coming out with. It's up to them. Joven or Blanco, no aging. Reposado, 3 months to 12 months, at least a year or more. That means aged. So that's the story on that. Around $30. You give or take a little bit. Okay, you going to behave? Somebody asked me, give that cat a rating. I said a B, because she's disruptive. She can't help it, natural, but still disruptive. No, stay put. Yeah, not much aroma here. What have I found out with these taste challenges over the years? I found out that mainly this is me, to me, they sort of taste the same, one to another. And so I think you might just come out ahead shopping price, which means Trader Joe's wins because theirs is always $21.99, a good deal cheaper than the rest. Yeah, not much aroma here, just agave. So Trader Joe's is cheaper by $10, basically. And well, she's going to get down. So, but you're going to see she'll just be coming back and forth, like not knowing what to do. So, and Trader Joe's competes with the rest. It's not worse. I'm not going to say it's better than the others. That's not the case, but it's an even trade-off because you're not losing anything. But you're saving, so it's uneven on the money side because you're saving $8 to $10. So I'm going to give cheers to Trader Joe's with their contractor Boniva. Don't know how they pull it off for such a cheap price, but anyway, not going to worry about it. Let's go with the taste. Earthy, but possible smoke, but unlikely. Really, it's more like dirt, but I don't know. It's hard to describe it that way. And agave, it's just basic. They're all of these are like basic, good basic, but not really remarkable. I think Sombra, if I recall, which I have to bring into the challenge, I think Sombra is more smoky. That was one of the first ones I bought because it was at Walmart and they had it for $15. It was the regular price was $30, and they had it on a closeout tag. I said, "Oh, I get it." Wasn't selling, and Walmart, if something doesn't sell, it's gone. They'll give it away basically. They want it off the shelf. And they had both bottle designs, the old bottle design and the new smoked glass, little sharp looking bottle. But that's it. No mezcal at Walmart. And you look on Walmart website and you type in mezcal, no results. It says no results. So their attitude is that it doesn't sell out of their stores, at least. And like I said, maybe the couple of liquor stores in this town owned by the same man, he has 2 stores. They probably have some mezcal. It's probably pricey, but he probably doesn't have many, maybe 2, 3. It's just not popular in this town. Tequila, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tequila sells at a steady clip. That's no joke. But mezcal, no. Now you go into New Orleans where it's a bigger population, obviously, much bigger. And they got people that are more into the liquor, variety culture, trying different things. Yeah, well, it'll have more of a following over there. And Total Wine and More has a huge array of it. Some of it extremely expensive. As well, all of their different types of liquor. Got the cheapos and exorbitantly high, up to thousands of dollars a bottle for some of that cognac. Big difference in taste. I'm not seeing it, but let me see if I can tell them apart by the proof. 44% alcohol versus 40. It's not a big difference, but it is a difference. 88 proof versus 80. It's a difference. May not make much difference though overall. I'm trying to see, did I cut out a photo of Tulane playing against Florida Atlantic? And I don't believe I did. I'd like to save a nice photo of that game. I don't really like those uniforms though. Those sky blue jerseys. I said to myself, I thought they were the green wave, not the blue wave. I don't like when teams use their secondary color as the primary. You know what I'm saying? Like the Saints. Traditionally, black was their color, black, like this shirt, with gold trim, gold helmets, sometimes black helmets, but gold was just the trim or the trousers, but sometimes they wear gold jerseys. It doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that fantastic. Or LSU wearing gold jerseys. It doesn't seem right. It's a different thing to look at, but to see it too much, Their tradition was purple jerseys or white, usually white for some reason, but all right. Enough of that. Not really getting much difference on the proof, on the alcohol by volume. Try one more. They're both sugary sweet. And I'll tell you, liquor to me tastes like sugar water. Some people rib me on that. It's like all the sugar turns into alcohol. Don't you realize that? I do realize it. I understand that process. That's why they have the sugar, because it turns into alcohol. That's why they use corn in beer, because corn is sweet. Look at all the sweetener that's derived from corn, maize. That's why they use that in the United States, because American barley wasn't really such a great fermentable. Didn't work as well as European barley, but they weren't in Europe. They found if they added corn or rice, it would ferment. But I don't find rice is too sweet, so I don't know. Maybe that's a mystery to me. Okay. All right. I think this one is the Rayu because it's a little stronger. And that's questionable. Let's see. You got fleas, and I can't give you the medicine because you're still too little. It said wait till you're 5 pounds or 12 weeks. And I don't think that you are 5 pounds. Got it. I'm sorry, but I don't want to see you scratching now. I know that's miserable. I wouldn't want little bugs crawling over me. And you must have picked these up when you were out in the wild. That's not cool. We're gonna get them. Oh, there it is. We're gonna get them. No, stop. Cooperate. Don't you know I'm trying to help you, nutcase? Okay, well, she's like a baby. They don't cooperate with the doctor. Okay, so let's see. This is the Rayu. It is. So the slightest little bit more strength gave it away. But we're talking about so slight that basically not important. I can't give you that medicine because on your back because I think it'll make you sick. Gotta wait about 2 more weeks or something like that. I don't know how old the cat is. The kitten. She was very little from the car wash, small. Now she's like twice the size. All right, so the winner though, well, I got it right, okay, but I can't say one really tastes better than the other. That would be inaccurate. That would not be true. It's just one is slightly stronger, and that's a minimal difference. So the answer, shop price, and let that be your only consideration. But the Rayu, if you pay the same price, you're getting a better value with Rayu because it's a liter bottle. You're getting 25% more product. So who could complain about that? So as usual for mezcal, they're both quality products. Um, well, I got one that's a questionable one, that that doggone Monte Alban, but I gotta get I can't get it out of my mind though until I finish the bottle. See, I can't wipe the trauma from my mind. All right, well, y'all take care, and got it right, but I expect that if I got 10 more bottles, it'd be 50-50. If I get it right half the time, I'd be happy. It just goes to show you when you're buying this class of, now is that the same with tequila? I don't have enough experience with tequila to really say, because I've got gold and silvers, and they're a little different, gold and silver. So it does seem to have well, the tequila's got the mixtos. That's the problem there, because you got those ones that allow filler. They're not all 100% agave, so that can throw everything off track. Mezcal, by law, mezcal must be 100% agave, and it has to be bottled in Mexico. Tequila can be bottled in the U.S. They can ship it in a big tanker, maybe on a train or whatever, however they do it. In bulk, in Kentucky, I have many tequilas bottled in Kentucky. But mezcal, it has to be totally produced in Mexico. That was a rule they put in years ago. Don't know, maybe to protect the small companies or something. But yeah. All right. So y'all take care. And the winner, I think everything considered, all things considered, Rayu is the winner by just virtue of its size and slightly higher ABV. All right. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, God willing, Sunday, starting a new week with another taste challenge. Thanks for watching.